Leviticus and Numbers record the Israelites in the wilderness and before entering Canaan. Exodus from Egypt and the wilderness are not the goal, but entering Canaan is. The second half of Exodus is already in the wilderness. The people of Israel stop and go, and when they stop, God promulgates laws, first teaching people how to get along with God, and then teaching people how to get along with people. When it came to Leviticus, one of the 12 tribes was specially selected to learn how to deal with God. This tribe is the tribe of Levi, and the book of Leviticus is mainly to train them. The first 9 chapters of Leviticus describe in detail the 5 sacrifices and the responsibilities of the priests to offer sacrifices. Most people find it difficult to read for the first time. Therefore, chapter 10 records the only story in Leviticus: the priests Nadab and Abihu offered strange fire before God, and God burned them up. Here it tells us that we should not take trouble before God, and we should not do things that God has not commanded. Although in the New Covenant, our sacrifice is Jesus, and there is no need to kill the bull or goat, but the sacrifice of the lips is enough. But this actually has advantages and disadvantages. The advantage is that Jesus offered a once-for-all sacrifice for sin, and we enjoy it. The disadvantage is that it is not easy to cherish without paying the price. Without the sacrificial entity, it is easy for us to just follow the form instead of the heart. Over time, you will neglect God's salvation, and even despise God. Make the same mistake as Nadab and Abihu. While the physical body may still be alive, the spirit has been burned. The book of Numbers is God counting the number of warriors among the Israelites, so it is called the book of Numbers, because it is about to enter Canaan. It's a pity that the unbelief of the Israelites appeared here. Of the 12 leaders responsible for investigating Canaan, 10 of them became frightened, and led everyone to refuse to enter Canaan, and even wanted to return to Egypt. So God let these people wander in the wilderness for 38 years and all died in the wilderness. Except for 2 people, Joshua and Caleb. They are the only ones who are not afraid of the Canaanites. Not only are they not afraid, but they regard the Canaanites as food, which is their food. After learning the book of Numbers, a church stipulated that in the future, difficulties will no longer be emphasized, and difficulties will always be called opportunities. May we follow the example of this church, and from now on we will call difficulties an opportunity. We also personally follow the example of Joshua and Caleb. There is no difficulty, only food.